Hey everybody, it's Andy coming to you from the Rocket Silo. I know I haven't done an actual update in quite a while. I did my coffee filter video, which is just off the wall, but interesting, I hope. A little drawn out, and I apologize for that. I could have made that video a lot more succinct and short, but I just want to do an overall good update. Year 2013. I hope everybody had a good Happy New Year's, good Christmas, got all those little goodies they wanted and all that kind of stuff. I really didn't get much for Christmas as far as hobby stuff. I didn't ask for it and really didn't want it because, you know, I didn't want people to just be buying things that I already have or kits that I might not be super crazy to build or whatever. So I did get a fair amount of some cash and cards and things like that, and I'm utilizing a good part of that for some hobby stuff, of which I have not received much of yet, because I ended up ordering some things, and I splurged because it's just one of those opportunities to buy things that I probably wouldn't buy normally, that are a little pricey, but I'm like, this money's for the hobby and I'm going to spend it. So I'm going to have a video coming up that's going to show some really cool kits and things that I've ordered. They're still on their way. I've received a couple things, which I'll show here in a minute. And I also want to update you guys on the CrankyNation monster truck. I've been working a lot of hours still. I work 2 jobs, as I mentioned before, so I have very limited time to work on stuff. Today's Saturday and I'm off, which is a rarity. I always work weekends, always. And I probably won't have another Saturday off for a long time. But, you know, I got in so many hours in the last few weeks that they cut me a day this week, which is kind of not so great, but I'm enjoying having the day off, because after I film this I'm going to Hobby Lobby, which I haven't been to in quite a while. I have to get some paints and things, and you know I'm not going to be able to stop there. I'll have to look at the clearance section and get some kits and whatnot. This video might be a little long, so just bear with me, or just watch it in sections or whatever. Let me show, first off, I guess I'll just show a couple things that I have picked up, and I'm going to talk to you guys about some plans I got coming up and what to expect from my channel here in the next several months or whatever. So let me flip the camera around and show some things. I did pick up the Starliner kit, the 60 Ford Starliner. I've been wanting to build this kit for a long time. I've seen some awesome builds of this kit that were basically customs, and I want to do the same. I mean, it's just, this kit looks so good when you custom it and then put some nice wheels on it and kind of tweak it. It looks awesome, and two-tone and everything. But you know, I don't want to copy some of the builds I've seen, and I should have mentioned some names, because I know one of them I'm subscribed to now. He built this just a beautiful version of this kit. But I may go as far as to Pro Street it. I don't know, but this is going to be a while before I actually build this car. And I did order the photo etch kit for this, which is in the box. And I've got a few other things. I may even go as far as get a Ross Gibson engine. I mean, this kit here, is going to be a rarity for me. I'm not real big into aftermarket, you know, stuff, and I try to scratch build what I can. But on this one here, I actually am going to be ordering lots of things. I don't know what I'm going to do with the wheels yet, but trust me, I'm going to go all out on this build. But it's going to be a while, because there is stuff ahead of this. I did pick up the Curtis Craft Midget Racer with the Offenhauser. Just a sweet kit. I've seen some builds of this as well, and it's just a sweet little kit. It's got the nice trailer, and that's going to be behind this one, so that's going to be even further off. So I hate to be a tease, but it's going to be a while before I build either one of these kits, but trust me, I will build them come about spring. I have some stuff on the way that is super cool, and I have one kit in particular I can't wait to get, that I am sure that a lot of my viewers have not seen before or even know about. But when I saw this kit, it was just awesome. Something spoke to me, and the customizing options are really out there for this thing. But it's a diesel punk kit. I didn't even know that term existed. I've heard of steampunk, but this is actually called diesel punk, which is really cool stuff. Just imagine steampunk, but with more of a mechanical muscle type of style. And if you guys go on Google and just Google diesel punk cars or planes or whatever, and look at that style, there is some, I mean, some great ideas out there. And that's what I'm building, is going to be a diesel punk model, using this kit that I ordered that just came out. And I mean, I ordered, I think, just within a few days of it's actually arriving at Hobbylink Japan. So I can't wait to show that. I'll probably just do a video on that kit. Now let's get to the CrankyNation truck. I have just slowly but surely, an hour here, an hour there, or whatever, been working on this thing. I've cut out the bed and framed it in for the engine to stick through. I've got the hood and everything ready for paint, essentially. I'm painting it a yellow. That's one of the reasons I'm going to Hobby Lobby. I need more yellow. I only have like a quarter of this bottle. I don't think it's going to be enough, possibly. The hood, I just, the other day, I put rubber bands around this thing and squished it and let it sit overnight, because it did not sit well, real good and snug. Now it sits perfectly on there. The frame, as you can see, has been painted. Some of the details have been done on it, and some painting, and I'm still picking out details and painting. But in the process, I've blobbed some paint on some of the frame and stuff. So I got to get some red enamel bottle paint to go back in and touch up areas that I messed up. I still have some details to add, some sway bars and odds and ends on this, and I'm probably going to add some little hoses and odds and ends. I'm just building this thing as I go. I'm not going for realism or technically correct, technically correct thing. The front, but there's been a lot of mods and changes, and I built these shocks and stuff and extended the rods, and then on the back I put these in a V-shaped pattern, and they're just like way crazy looking. But I don't know, just adding interest, detail, not going for total realism. But it's going to be cool. Let's see what else on that. The wheels, I've got to get in here. I decided I am going to leave these black. I'm going to go in there and pick out all the nuts and bolts and screws. I've tried that earlier and I screwed up. I had paint everywhere. It's using toothpicks and there's just so many nuts and bolts and screws deep down in there. Really hard to paint and make it look good. Just one smear just kind of throws it all off, and then you got to go in there and fix it. And so I'm just going to set aside one evening just to do the detailing on that. And then since the body's going to be yellow, the frame's red, I'm going to put go with a yellow trim ring on the exterior of that with the black. I think that'll look real evil and cool. As far as the interior, I've started on that, scratch building. I've completely modded the interior of the truck. I almost said Ford. I've got a big seat in there, got all that. I scratch built a nitrous bottle set up in there. I'm not finished with that. I got to put the section where the hoses go on. I'm also going to stick a fire extinguisher in there, and I guess I need to work on a roll cage as well. And you can see where I added a gauge bar and whatnot. So I still got work to go in there. This is all mocked together just with double-sided tape. I got the steering wheel and all that stuff kind of set up. I robbed the fuel cell and battery out of the Bigfoot kit. I'm going to be putting that in the front since the engine's in the back. And so I'm working on the actual sheet metal for the boxing in the front end. And so that stuff sits in there, and there's going to be hoses and stuff going around. I got a lot of stuff in primer and sanded and all ready for paint. The body's ready for paint. The bed. The engine's partially kind of mocked up and together. The exhaust is just double taped on there right now. It's going to be chrome. It's going to have some heat staining and stuff like that. So, I'm going for little details and things, and I've only been able to, like I said, work on it an hour here, hour there. So I've basically just been taking one little aspect of the model and just working on that. Because I want this to be, it's a tribute, and I want it to be something that is obviously I've put effort into, and I've, really put something into it, and I'm not going to rush it. I'm not going to do anything like that. I mean, this is a tribute build. So I put my, I I've got a video up on this Roadrunner build back here. Well, as you can see, everything's kind of back in the box for now. It was just, I was having too much trouble concentrating on this kit and the cranky truck, so I've boxed this up for now until I get to a point on the cranky truck where, you know, I'm waiting on paint to dry and little odds and ends, and then I'll be fiddling. I have been doing some stuff on this as far as decals and ideas and all, so it's not completely dead, and it will be right after the cranky truck. I'll be finishing up the Roadrunner. But anyway, I've ordered some, like I said, I've ordered some kits and things. And I didn't get Christmas kits, you know, a Christmas haul of model stuff, but I did get money and things, and I'm like, I'm taking some of this money. Whoa, what's going on? I'm taking this money, and I'm like, this is going to be for the hobby. So like I said, I spent a little extra on a few kits and some items instead of just getting a lot of models and paints and stuff, and utilize that. So I do have, I guess I will show a Christmas haul video, but it's going to be, you know, in mid-January or whatever when I get the stuff. And that's about it. You know, nothing really more to say at this point other than great builds going on out there. I'm glad to see Tripod's back, or Twipod. Great builder. I'm glad to see the Fast Jimmy's posting a little more often now. And I'm glad to have stumbled upon a lot of great builders that I didn't know about, and I've subscribed to their channels. And it's just a great community, man. A lot of good people out there. And I know some of you guys might be bothered that you're not getting a lot of views and things like that. Don't worry about it, man. Post, do what you want, and post and be happy. People are watching, and you're part of the community. That's what matters. I mean, everybody in here is very welcomed, and your uploads are valuable to us. People watch them, so just hang in there. You know, I got 600 and something subscribers. I don't get 600 and something, you know, comments. You know, might get 20 or 30 at the most. You know, but that doesn't depress me or anything. You know, I couldn't imagine getting that many comments because I would feel really bad that I couldn't answer them. So, you know, it's just it's an outlet for us to put our work up, and you know, you might not always get a comment, but that doesn't mean there's not a lot of people that are watching when they get the time. It's been a busy part of the year, so that was just a little something there for, you know, some of you new guys and all. You know, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time to gain viewers, and that's not what is important, in my opinion. I mean, what's important is that people do appreciate what you do, and they watch your videos, and that's all that matters. I mean, it's not a popularity contest or anything like that. You know, should never be. Or a TV show or whatever. I mean, it's just a good outlet. I mean, it's something for, at the least, you can go back and look at what you've done over the years, you know, just for your own, you know, records. And I mean, I can look back on my videos and see how much I've improved, you know, over the last year. So anyway, everybody, as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the comments I do get, and I know a lot of people watch my videos, and I'm trying to keep them interesting. I'm going to be kind of changing gears here coming up because I'm building some different things other than cars for a little bit, and I hope you guys will stick with it and watch it. Talk to you later. Bye.